The internet changed how we work. AI is changing what work gets done. A bank cut loan processing from days to hours. A student built an AI scheduler, improving on-time delivery from under 70% to over 90%. Most teams know AI matters, but aren't sure where to start. InAI is Indiana's statewide AI adoption effort, built with industry, academia, and community partners, helping you move from understanding to action. Visit inaiready.com.
This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on demand for Wednesday, August 19th, 2026. I'm Gary Dick. A Jennings County native has been hired as Executive Director of Jackson County Industrial Development Corporation. For the past 21 years, Trevor Lane has been the Southern Region Attractions Director for the Indiana Economic Development Corporation. He replaces Jim Plump, who is retiring after 42 years at the helm in Jackson County. Work continues on a $2.3 million improvement at the LaVerne Gibson Championship cross-country course in Terre Haute as the venue prepares to host the 2026 NCAA Division I cross-country championships this fall. Terre Haute businessman and philanthropist Greg Gibson says the project is the result of increased competition caused by the venue's success.
We've had enough success that it's caused other bigger schools and bigger towns to look at cross-country facilities, and so it's a form of flattery, but it's spawned a lot of competition for us, and it's the reason we have to keep improving.
In 2025, the course attracted some 100,000 visitors and generated $10 million in local economic impact. Statewide home sales saw continued growth in July, that according to the latest report from the Indiana Association of Realtors. Closed home sales totaled more than 8,100 last month, marking a 5% year-over-year increase and the third consecutive month surpassing the 8,000 mark. The median sale price also rose 4% to $285,000. You're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Thanks for listening to this IBJ Media podcast. You're probably going to remember this ad. Do you know why? Podcast advertising works. 85% of listeners recalled hearing an ad during a podcast, and 70% of podcast listeners have acted after hearing an ad. So whether you're looking to be heard across the entire IBJ Media Podcast Network, sponsor one of our shows, or just start with a 30-second ad, IBJ Media can help. Contact advertise at ibj.com to learn more.
Following severe storms and widespread flooding across Indiana, the Indiana Office of Attorney General is warning residents to be cautious of scammers looking to exploit them.
On Monday, Governor Mike Braun said at his direction, all of Indiana's public safety agencies have been deployed on active emergency response missions. This includes the State Disaster Relief Fund, which will provide up to $5,000 in emergency aid grants to residents in need. The Indiana Housing and Community Development Authority is providing temporary housing grants to help displaced residents. In the midst of a growing list of support for Hoosiers, Indiana Attorney General Todd Rokita warns that scammers may pose as legitimate actors in order to gain vulnerable residents' trust. The Attorney General's office warns that scammers often act quickly and may pressure homeowners to sign contracts in order to reserve their spot in line to repair damages. These scammers may also claim a list of local licensed contractors is not available yet, or that a home is unsafe and needs immediate repairs. They may also offer to manage the homeowner's insurance claims, give referral discounts, waive deductibles, and perform work for whatever insurance pays. Contractors cannot advertise, offer, or promise to pay or rebate any portion of an insurance deductible or act as public adjusters, according to Rokita's office. Homeowners who believe they've encountered a scam can report it to the Indiana Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division. Alex Brown, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Delphi-based Indiana Packers Corporation has cut the ribbon on its new distribution center that it says more than doubles its warehouse capacity. The $44 million facility will bring 30 new jobs to the company's Carroll County operation, which already employs more than 2,000. This is Gary Dick for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.